to Kids News. Hi, I am Alex Goins. Today we will talk about Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Roosevelt was the 32nd President of the United States, serving during World War II and leading the U.S. through one of the toughest times in its history. On January 30th, 1882, Roosevelt was born in Hyde Park, New York. In 1905, Roosevelt married his fifth cousin, Anne Eleanor Roosevelt. She encouraged FDR to get into politics, and later, as First Lady, she traveled the country and asked the people what they wanted, and reported back to the President. Just over half a decade later, Roosevelt became New York State Senator. It gave him experience in politics. In 1921, at the age of 39, FDR was diagnosed with polio. He will never walk unsupported again. He bought a resort in Warm Springs, Georgia, and turned it into a polio center called the Georgia Warm Springs Foundation. The fundraisers inspired the March of Dimes. On January 1st of 1929, Roosevelt became governor of New York. When he ran in 1928, he won by over a little over 25,000 votes. But when he ran in 1930, he won by a little over 100,000 votes. Later that year, the Great Depression began when the stock market crashed on October 29, 1929. And employment increased to 25%, crop prices dropped by 60%, and millions faced homelessness and hunger. In 1932, Roosevelt ran for President of the United States. He promised the people a New Deal. The New Deal was a series of government programs that helped heal the country from the Great Depression. November 8, 1932, Roosevelt beat Hoover because he said that he would fix the U.S. He was re-elected on November 3, 1936, because of the success of the New Deal. On November 5, 1940, Roosevelt got re-elected to a third term, and he was the only person to get 3 terms. The Japanese attacked the U.S. naval fleet at Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. The next day, Roosevelt gave a speech to the U.S. Congress asking them to declare war on Japan and its ally Germany. The U.S. and its allies fought hard, with no change. Then, June 6, 1944, Roosevelt sent U.S. troops to meet the enemy in Normandy, France. This battle, known as the D-Day invasion, was the turning point of the war. 5 months later, Roosevelt was elected to a 4th term because of the success of all his other terms. On April 12, 1945, in Warm Springs, Georgia, FDR had a stroke and died. Our 32nd President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, was an enthusiastic, determined humanitarian who helped us rebuild after the Great Depression. Thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in next time for more presidential coverage.